Ebusia presidential candidate incoming Kennedy Agyapong Japan ne ho asem asan babiem we de asem dada but yasan rekandle semunyina mo kai former president John Dramani Mahama ni nua be ma Ibrahim Mahama ne won sem a ebeto monten so somewhere 2017 between ono ene Kennedy Agyapong Emma honorable koka se yanchi Mahama ntuma wo be committee suicide na se obeje nko afini nsem no aye funeral flat but still Kennedy is alive eni yebusa ne se na Kennedy you are still alive Mahama nso yanchi ni ntumu die ntia eno chemu say ye ka the most corrupt person say wonipa akata hyehye ene proye adware no aye ne sa atade adokro ne se dokomo na enye obi ase Ibrahim Mahama chese wono no betimi de nsa sinebo aga se Ibrahim Mahama very corrupt na say kata hyehye ahye ne ma ye ka bribery and corruption na wodi mu akotene papa wo krom ha na senti a wakasa no ene say wochema 2017 mu hona na former president John Dramani Mahama na eti abendwamu no na ne nua Ibrahim Mahama wokra niema fi abrochire ba na ebedu habo ho se kim na niema no wokle ya duty efe ni duty wontua bi ma customs for da na wasoa niema ni nyina de ko duty wontua bi na nti no de duty ka be 14 million Ghana cedis or bakofo nkwa duty ka wudi enie ena chese wono edisi ne boso se esanse woye amanyoni papanti na wodwen Ghana enkoso Ghana si ebekọ yanimu nti no wodi sinebo edisi ne nanso se wobekwa kopum se Ibrahim Mahama ebekọ akotua sa 14 million Ghana cedis wobekọ akotua because aden obra na ye president anase ona ye president na chese wo shepe ne ma ba na akoya wuntua duty no enti na me ne wo kase de Kennedy wa kire mu pefe se wono na disi ne bo wono na make sure say wo bo ne ho modern say Ibrahim Mahama duty a no wantua na chese ye keka bomu a akọ 14 million Ghana cedis a iyokofo kra beka ho asem no wono ma Ibrahim Mahama etu asesika no na sentire ene se wontimi emetena Ghana ha nya mebra na president mba na president na ungu oman na ensida na ade ba kwa okaka ho abusia enwanwa ye ne se ebra wo ye na dwen se anko obe pa Ibrahim Mahama ho ntoma wa bonten ma chese Ghana fo nyina hu se akwa we wo ye corrupt akwa we wono wafa ne bra position no ho eno wa chese wafa bronya ho wi akokọ no ena ahemfu binom ne ade edi dwanto abre ne se wo mosre no we de enim gwase mfata okani be ngu nanim ase na bushani nete ekonya no so esa ebekọ atia no enu nti ena Ghana fo bebre antin so ene de munim se Kennedy won fa asem nsuma waka ama yenyina yatibi na ensem ne de wasaka bebre ebusia bebre ade aka wa wo chese sa ne ma ekoso nyina no sobo no yemfa mbo Ghana yen judiciary service for no omo ene yemfa mbo ebusia kame hu ne yentie Kennedy.
The government now is an economist. He was celebrated by the NPP and introduced to us. We have seen what is happening to the economy. We have the men, is what the NPP said. Things are not looking that good. What is he going to do differently? He is not an economist. How can he succeed where the big economists failed? Stay with us. Your party, and I remember you vividly at Manchagbona when you introduced this whole Woyome. In fact, Woyome's problem was started by you at Manchagbona, right, when you quoted what the Auditor General reported. It became a song, Woyome, all of that. You didn't win 2012, but eventually you managed to tag the Mahama government as corrupt. The government you are in now, or the party that is from the government, is a party you belong to. You are campaigning against corruption. The president who leads this government has been tagged by no less a person than the man he appointed as special prosecutor, Martin Amidu. Martin Amidu described the president as a mother serpent of corruption. You are in this party and in this government. What do you make of the Akufo-Addo government's fight against corruption?
To be frank with you, whatever we said during the campaign, we've not been able to do it. Fighting corruption. But I'll give him benefit of the doubt because there are so many cases that have gone to court and manipulations and maliciations, whatever. None of them. They've not even completed about 5 of them. So Ghanaians are impatient. And because of that, people are doing things with impunity. But when we are blaming the president, you should blame the judiciary too.
How?
Because of delays. Because of delays.
The Attorney General succeeded in daily prosecutions for your colleague from Asim North. If the government is committed and the president himself is committed, they would have gotten these cases to, don't you think?
Well, let me give you this example. Opuni. Opuni.
Cocoa Board.
Yeah, Cocoa Board. Right from 2017, we're in 2023. How many years now?
6.
Right. Nothing has been done. But even the reference you just made, you see, when the president also made a mistake to comment on whatever he preempted the judgment. You see how people also lashed him. So we allowed the judiciary to work and everything. I agree with you that the Attorney General is expediting it. It doesn't mean the judge. Attorney General can push the judge to take a decision and say that within 2 days he should give judgment. No. I am not condoning to anything, but what I'm saying is judiciary is part of the problem. The government is also part of the problem. So you cannot accuse only the government. At least he has set example of, sending cases to the court. And I've given you one example where 6 years nothing has been done and all those things.
But you knew this and yet you attacked John Mahama. At least he has jailed, and I'm not using him being the one who jailed, but jailed some of his officers when he was in office. You haven't done that. In fact, your president has been, and I'm using your president here to mean the MPP-led, but I mean he's our president, has been described as a clearing agency. I'm sure you have seen that and heard that. It means that he's not interested in fighting corruption. And for his special prosecutor to say he was mother serpent of corruption, that means he's the hen that sits on the eggs of corruption in this country. That's a problem. For a party that told us you're coming to remove corrupt Mahama and all his people and fix Ghana, we are not seeing that.
You see, the problem here is that before this, whatever we said, I think we made a mistake by not changing the mindset and conscientizing Ghanaians. Because if we want to fight corruption in this country, whatever decision that we are coming out, Ghanaians should be your partners. Partners in the sense that you should educate Ghanaians to let them know that this has gone wrong and we have to correct it. If we don't, it is not good for our country. It is not good for development. If not, even we politicians, especially our accused the parliament, we take entrenched position. If it's MPP, you see all MPP members of parliament supporting. If it is NDC, you see NDC members of parliament supporting. When it happens like that, it makes it difficult to fight corruption. You know very well that what this individual has done is not good for the country. He's been taken to court. He has not even been jailed. And right there, you see interference. That is a problem. It's part of it. So I think if we really want to fight corruption, I will tell you that those who say that, oh, this man is corrupt, this woman is corrupt, naturally, almost everybody in this country, we are all corrupt. You know why? Because right from our inception, when we were born, our culture alone, the children, what they see at home, it becomes an imprint in the brain, and they think they are doing the right thing. It is only few that come out and realize what my parents were doing was not right for the country. So when we are talking of corruption, we are all corrupt.
Okay.
So for us to change Ghana and eliminate or reduce, I would say reduce, because everywhere in the world, some people are corrupt. They avoid taxes and all those things. So I think to reduce corruption in this country, we have to educate every Ghanaian, every Ghanaian should be a partner to the government, so that we begin to teach them, advise them, and let them know that even if you go to work and you're supposed to start at 8 and you go at 10, it's against the normal time that we have to go.
So that's also corruption.
Yeah,
corruption of morals and all of that.
Right, all those things. So
I googled your name and added corruption. Lots of headlines. I'm just going to read 2 for you. The first one says, Ken Agyapong vows to commit suicide if Mahama is not jailed. This is Ibrahim Mahama. This was 2017. Speaking on Adum TV, Maverick politician said, quote, "I will take in poison and kill myself if Ibrahim Mahama is not jailed," unquote. He should watch and hear me well. I'll take in poison and die if Ibrahim is not jailed. This was because you thought he was corrupt. 6 years on.
He is corrupt.
But he has not gone to jail. 6 years on.
No, let me tell you. You see why I blame judges and everything? Ibrahim Mahama, okay,